Villopoto's going to fight back around the outside. But Chad Reed takes the #1 spot.
Vacation and a weekend off. He is fired up here in the number 22.
Oh! Reed launches! We got trouble! Chad Reed is down and down hard! Crash that big.
So Villopoto out front. That puts, he's got a couple seconds already over Dungey, as you can see. And the intensity was too much.
Are you kidding me? Chad Reed is back on the motorcycle? Wow. How can this be? 30 feet up in the air, Jeff.
See his team manager, Dave Osman, there. They were taking a look at it. It looks like the silencer, looked like the bars, everything was pretty good. That also, and watch, he loses traction. And look at Chad, hits the downside. Let's just go ahead and just,
absolutely.
I'm not sure.
He is back racing, and he might have a shot. He's not that far back yet. He's not a lap down. He might have a shot to maybe even score some points at the top of the screen. 6 minutes plus 2 laps. So Dungey has time to make a move. Now we have both motos that count here. Look at the event points as they run.
1 point, a second's a 2 point.
Yep.
Our point system goes 25, then a 3-point gap back to 22, and then 20 for third. So you get that extra little bonus point for winning the moto, and Dungey needs it.
And listen to the crowd come to life. Moto, he's going to try to make a move around the outside. Going to jump back down.
Dungey has needed to do something really special. He's been so good and so consistent. And this is the place where you come for the rider. You
Look
need,
at this. Woo!
You know, you've got to win at your home track.
Well, we talked about it, Jeff, leading into this race. Would the home track advantage give him that little extra burst? You thought it might? It's
ever in 2007 when he was battling.
Dungey's got an impressive second moto going here as well. He's going to drag race down the inside. Can Villopoto beat him to the spot? He does.
Villopoto, in his body language, he's not broken down. He's not, you know, there is no sense of urgency. He's still riding his pace and his race.
Can he make the move?
Taking the wide line, but what can he do with all that momentum? Dungey all over the place, left, right, on the outside.
Woo! Over the same jump. When they both saw Chad Reed almost end his season, they both step up, clear it, negotiate it together, and
premier class. Two of the sport's best.
Dungey
going
coming
at
down
it.
that hill so hard, Jeff.
Watch this here. He squares him up around the outside, maybe.
And once again, Villopoto beats him to it. In the second half of this championship fight, Dungey needs to make up ground. Is it time for him to get aggressive? Yeah.
Well, he is getting aggressive. There's no doubt about it.
Here.
Look at Dungey. He just seems to have a little more momentum in spots.
Oh, this could be it. And once again, Villopoto beats him to the spot. Great move by the #2. Right back up on Villopoto. But now time might be on Villopoto's side. He has staved off this attack. Dungey got to him about 5 minutes ago. Here he goes to the inside. And Dungey takes Villopoto down. Unbelievable. This could shake it up. Trey Kennard is in third. He's 50 seconds back. Villopoto's got to get the fight started.
Saki in here. Watch this one more time. Gets a little wide and then hits that soft dirt right there on the side of that hill. Here it'll be, you know, he's got some visual memories of flying through the air like that.
Right.
But
a lot of people wondered, would Ryan Dungey find that extra spark, that extra aggression at his home track? And he did. He's going to win it in front of the home fans at Millville. Welcome back to Spring Creek. You are looking at one of the toughest athletes in any sport.
Stefan Roncada just did in the 125s after he swept Budds Creek. We're right with Ricky Carmichael here on the left. Carmichael, good start, but it's David Villeman on the Yamaha gets the hole shot. Villeman's first hole shot of the year. Ricky Carmichael in second place. The red bike team Honda number 14, Kevin Windham fighting for third, gets into third place. Tortelli also a good clean start.
Right there behind Ferry. Look at the way these guys whip the bike sideways as they go off that ski jump. That made me a little nervous if I was sitting around 5th or 6th. Little mistake there. Didn't cost anybody any time, but the clutch in Southwick killed him.
That look back to Carmichael. I wonder if he picked that up from RC a couple of weeks ago.
It's head games, a little bit of showing off, a little bit of, hey, what are you doing back there? You know, but we'll see. I mean, you just don't want to do that stuff when you got a fiery little guy like Carmichael behind you that just will do anything he can to win.
The redhead is on the move against David Villeman. Ricky Carmichael putting the pressure. 250 moto #1. Ricky Carmichael looking for opportunity against 934 on the Team Yamaha. Carmichael has the inside. Can he make it stick? Carmichael makes the pass into the lead.
Well, heading up into that right turn, I didn't really see a mistake from Villeman. It was just that Carmichael went that much faster. So he wants to get into the lead and just to disappear from these guys. Tortelli a little nervous. He's got to stay close. Kevin doesn't even matter. Villeman doesn't even matter to Tortelli. It's Carmichael he wants, and he's got to get past these guys now to have a chance at it.
Tortelli is so good in cutting up through the field.
Yeah, we could go off and say, well, oh, a little mistake there by Kevin.
And here comes Tortelli in the good position to take advantage of it.
Yeah, it was so smart. It was a great decision for him to go wide in that berm because he had both Villeman and his teammate taking that inside berm. So there really wasn't anything to gain by him going in there and following. He didn't have anybody pressuring him, so he could take that chance, and it paid off.
Tortelli really stepping it up now.
Track's starting to get a lot more ruts now.
Michael trying to hold on to the points lead here in the first moto with David Villeman in second.
And Rookie looked back there coming out of that corner, and he wasn't looking back at Villeman. He was looking back to see where Tortelli is, I believe.
RC running smooth out in front right now. Let's go to the pit area. Davey Combs is making his way over to Ricky Carmichael's mechanic.
Chad, it looks like another lightning fast start for Ricky. That momentum from that 1-1 at Butts Creek carries over here at Redbud.
Yeah, he's got a good start and he's riding a good pace right now. But the main four guys are all first through fourth, so there's no play time in this moto.
I saw Sebastian Tortelli's mechanic, Shane Drew, already wrote pass now on Sebastian's board. This is only the third lap.
Yeah, I mean, if those two guys in second, third would get caught up to each other, they might lose a little bit of time. But Tortelli's definitely got a good pace going right now.
Right behind him.
He's in his draft. There's some places around the track, just to stay close enough to have an opportunity in another place, you've got to stay right in the line. But here you see different lines.
Sebastian Tortelli on the rear tire of David Villeman as they... Here comes Tortelli in the second place.
And a little different timing through there. He actually bounces over one of those big bumps. It's been a weird section today for the riders to try to figure out. There's no smooth way. You just got to muscle through there. But Tortelli really bothering Villeman all the way up over the rock.
He's gaining on Carmichael. Going by the mechanics area now. Shane Drew, what's on the board? He's 3 seconds back. That's nothing to Tortelli.
For the next one.
Carmichael down the hill, looks back to see where Tortelli might be. Hits the rut. Absolutely perfect.
Carmichael has been flawless so far, but I just don't know if his pace is fast enough. Look at Tortelli. Forget about that 3 seconds. It's on.
It's down to at least a second right now and closing rapidly. A down lapper trying to stay out of the way.
It's on now, though, Art, because that first round at Glen Helen when Tortelli kept the pressure on and Carmichael didn't crack, he knows that now. He knows he's really got to apply the pressure hard. He knows that Carmichael will come back like last week and run into him if he has to get the win.
Chad Watts looking on anxiously now. There's Tortelli, number 21, getting by a lapper. Oh, this is going to be a great one. It's a dilly right now with Ricky Carmichael trying to hold off the charge of number 21, Team Honda's Sebastian Tortelli. Tortelli is determined, though, to make a move against Carmichael.
He's able to take different lines everywhere, as you see right there. He's got Carmichael nervous, looking over his shoulder.
Oh, the fans are going crazy here at Redbud. To the inside, Tortelli. Acceleration of Carmichael, though, holds him off for one more turn. Here's Tortelli to the outside. Inside, outside, Tortelli takes the lead.
Beautiful pass. Clean move on the outside where he would least expect it, right in front of Ricky's mechanic. He can make that kind of rub in a little bit more. He's able to go to the outside right there, too, over the double jump. So now Ricky thought Sebastian might try to square under him, so he got on the brakes a little extra. Sebastian guessed right, went to the outside, which would put him on the inside coming into this next corner. That's right back in front of the line of Ricky, so he has no chance to come back.
Back on the last lap to repass Sebastian Tortelli for the victory.
I believe right now Sebastian is on a roll. He's going to try to take this next couple of laps and just ruin the spirit of Ricky.
Oh, the battle continues. Let's go down to Davey in the pits.
Shane, turns out he didn't have to get too aggressive. He just went around him. He just motored by him, but now he's got to stay ahead of him. We saw what happened last race, so he's got to get a bigger lead than what he's got right now.
An overall victory so far this year. He had one last year, and that was the opening round at Glen Helen.
You don't see that much celebrating from Sebastian, but he got a little thumbs up right there over the jump. This is an emotional win for him. He wanted it bad.
And the checkers are waving. Sebastian Tortelli.
Tell us about the
Gates down at Millville. Barsha going to lead everyone in. From pretty outside gate pick. Cody Schock with a big run around the outside. Barsha. Then it's Schock, Cianciarulo, Ferrandis, Dean Wilson. Is that Ken Roxon?
That is Roxon. And it took one of our title contenders down.
Oh, it's the right-hand first turn, too. That makes it a little more difficult as well.
Also, not a good opening lap there for someone else goes down. Not a good
pull. Tomac.
By Webb get by, as well as Craig. So Ferrandis not having a fantastic opening lap, but obviously a lot better than the number 94.
Or Roxon in a normal situation. Unfortunately, Roxon down early. And Barsha was quick early in Moto 1 last week. He kept Ferrandis honest for the first couple of minutes. And he's looking good right now on that Red Bull.
The track there on the side of those sand rollers. But I think he gathered it up really quickly. Adam now got the luxury of seeing Webb so much better being behind Justin Barsha, because he's followed him in some areas and then he's tried different lines, and some of his lines are actually starting to work.
Barsha actually drifted a little bit wider in that corner. That's where Cianciarulo had been going, putting the of jumps. Oh, Adam was getting to the inside. Now he switches to the outside.
Yeah, looking really good. It looks like he's got more speed than Barsha.
They were a little aggressive on each other last week, by the way. Barsha said he got annihilated by a rider that he would not name in the first turn of Moto 2.
Last lap, and I think if he keeps up this pace, he's going to be right there in able to win this thing at the end. So something to watch for.
And he just blows by Webb in the sand whoops.
That is commitment, faith in your machinery and yourself, and a lot of guts.
Oh, it's standing up in the entrance. That corner's now standing up, coming out.
This is huge if you can get. Oh!
Cianciarulo almost lost the back end, and then he watched the front. I saw Ken Roxon in the 250 class go down hard in that very section. You hear the whoop monster there, the mascot for that section of the track. Bringing the cowbell, bringing the noise as Dylan Ferrandis brings the heat. Justin Barsha continues to lead the way here. MAV TV's coverage, Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. Dylan Ferrandis has been awfully hard to hold off for anyone this year, but Barsha doing a good job. I side with Barsha now.
Oh, there's AC pulling in the pits. You talked about that uphill. The Ferrandis thinking about
for it. It's so far wide down here that Barsha's got a lap rider in front of him. Nowhere to go. Still able to cross the line in front of Ferrandis. Lap rider doesn't know to go left or right. The danger zone. It's Tomac lurking back there. This is vintage Eli Tomac. We used to call him the shark in the water. You had to think about where is he, even if you couldn't see him. Well, we can now. And we're about to have a three-rider battle for the lead.
Competition has really picked up, gotten deep, and he just has been head and shoulders above everyone as far as pace goes this first moto.
All right, we'll keep watching it. Let's see what kind of drive he can get on the outside.
Lines came together. Ferrandis took a look over his shoulder, and he saw the dreaded big number 3, the guy he did not want to see coming. So Ferrandis, you can see the urgency on him.
Oh, Barsha was washing the wheels as he entered the downhill.
Oh, you can hear the crowd getting into it as well. They sense a great battle to finish this moto off. And time is
face full of roost right there on Ferrandis. Ferrandis comes back.
Another little look over the shoulder from Ferrandis. He's nervous. He knows the big 3 is there of Eli Tomac. Is he going to try and cut underneath him, square him back up, and just go for the block pass? He thought about it.
Yeah.
Barsha suspected that. So smart as Barsha. I could see Tomac passing him.
On the inside. Tomac tried to tiptoe through that line. Wasn't quite enough, but it's on Ferrandis. Absolutely. Barsha is now out of the picture. He's pulled away. Ferrandis having to deal with pressure from behind. Not something that he's had to deal with much. Few are again after the mistake entering.
Oh.
So Sandwatch and nearly an endo from Ferrandis.
Yo, he got a kick.
At any point in this moto, he's in a rush right now to get Barsha. Barsha launches it, washes the front tire and whips it downhill.
Outside, Barsha's going to have to take the line away at the exit. He's able to do so. First time all moto we've seen Tomac get to the rear of a battle and not be able to just execute. And look at this.
Oh, Barcia kept it wide. He drifted right into the line of Ferrandis. He knew it was coming. He's side by side with Barcia. What's the strategy here? Does he cut underneath? Barcia hangs him out on the outside.
Yeah, Barcia just a counter block pass, and that has allowed Tomac right back at that.
Loves to battle like this. Pressure will get to a lot of guys. Often not him. Ferrandis had a line and they almost collided as the white flag comes out.
Barcia apologizing there. That was, he bottomed out on the face of that roller. Dirty right there. That was just a racing incident, a little bit like when Jet Lawrence landed on the back of Jalik.
Tomac just has to get a run at the beginning of this section.
That was better.
Yes, absolutely. This is as close as he has been to Ferrandis through here in several laps. Outside of the Kawasaki.
This is where he's also good. Can he carry the speed? Look at this. Is Ferrandis going to defend?
Oh, Ferrandis does go to the outside. Barcia tries to run and hide.
And he should. That inside now not working at all. You see.
Yep. Leave the brakes off on this very steep downhill. You can make passes. Can Ferrandis do it? To the track. Oh no, Barcia bobbles. Recovers. Still holds the lead. And Barcia is one turn away. He's got to be clean, though, in this corner, which is not easy to do. A couple of mistakes on previous laps. Perfect this time. Barcia takes his first moto win of the year.
What a great race.
Board is sideways, and we're off. Emig with a good job. Look out, Moto X's Brian Swink, number 103, is also in the mix. There's Ezra Lusk, Chaparral's Jimmy Button. They're all ahead of Dowd, Hughes, and Everts. Back, and he said, hey, I'll take the 3-digit number instead of that 13 number. Oh, Albertine is down early against his former rival Stefan Everts. Look at that, Brian Swink is our leader. Number 103 cuts in front of Emig. Emig's got to be saying, hey, wait a minute, guy, this is not supposed to happen.
Probably forgot about the number change, thought it was one of the Europeans coming over with a 3-digit number. Ground just falls away from you. It's hard to stay on the side of the hill, and just got in there aggressive, took the line away. But here comes Emig.
Real easy move for Jeff Emig. Will Swink hold on? He's giving him a short challenge right now, trying to show him a wheel or two. Jeff Emig, though, simply picks it up a notch.
Redbud.
Yeah, that was his first American motocross victory here last year. His first overall for Suzuki since 1981, when Ken Howerton was able to win the overall. So it was a very monumental victory, but here today he's got his problems, and Jeff Emig still getting hounded by number 103 Brian Swink.
And Jeff knows how to handle it. He knows Swink is going to stick a wheel in. He knows he's aggressive, and but I think Emig also knows in the back of his mind that around the 25-minute mark he may not have company from Swink anymore. I don't mean that to put Swink down. I'm just saying that he hasn't been doing it, so why should he today on the roughest track on the circuit?
To the inside, Swink trying to hold on. Ezra Lusk, can he make it to the corner first? Yes, he does. Swink backs off just a little bit, comes over the berm. Stefan Everts is right on his tail.
Well, he's still got pressure, Swink. It's not over yet. Lusk is around, but here comes Everett. Everett just behind him is John Dowd. Got an amazing first moto, and he's not through yet. Still early in the race. And a lap so we could bring home the title.
Here comes John Dowd trying to move up. Dowdy still with a good chance at the overall. He's seeking his third overall in a row. Gas trying to get around.
Whoa.
The Moto X rider.
That was squirrely. I don't know what he hit there, but he'll remember that for a few minutes.
What an acceleration from Stefan Everts. And Lusk woke him up. He retakes the battle.
Well, I was just talking about how good the lines were, and he just got smoked. Well, it wasn't that necessarily that corner that I was talking about, but Everett sure found a way around in a hurry. Caught him by surprise.
Lusk having an outstanding Supercross season as well, signing with Honda for next year. And the team Honda rider, you might say, borrowing a bike from the American team Honda. 215 Stefan Everts is right now his big competition for second.
He's doing some interesting things, too. He's got some lines that, which we just saw. He just made a quick pass. It didn't stick, but you see he's using completely different lines out there on the racetrack than Lusk, trying to find a way around. Very sneaky, and because Lusk doesn't race against Everts, he really doesn't know what to expect or how to retaliate.
European riders, when they come over here, always talk a lot about knowing their opponent's riding style. Stefan Everts moving into second place. John Dowd now putting pressure on Ezra Lusk.
That was pretty neat. He just snuck right around. Like I said, he's been finding different lines out there, and it worked again.
Davies with Shane Drew, the mechanic of Everts. Stefan Everts, number 215 in second place. John Dowd now in third. Everts has been very fast. If it wasn't for a minor mistake in the first moto, he would have been right up there battling with Emig and Dowd.
As Emig's lead starts to shrink, you see Keith McCarty there, Yamaha team manager, urging John Dowd on. Dowd just all over the racetrack, inside and outside, trying to find a way around.
Oh, Dowd putting the throttle on, and look at that! John Dowd has moved in front of Stefan Everts. And Emig is not that far, and Everts goes down. Well, he didn't go down, he put it down. Battle like we had in moto number 1.
And Emig has got to be nervous. You know he's not feeling 100% physically. This is the point in the race when you're getting a little bit tired. Lappers coming into play right here.
He gets around Ryan Huffman, number 47. Emig will it hold him up a bit and give John Dowd a chance to catch up. Area, everyone cheering, regardless of what team they're on.
This time it's for dear life. If he loses this moto, it's the overall. He hasn't had an overall in a while. He wants this one bad.
For those newcomers to our sport, if Dowd should win this moto and cheer it on his teammate, wow, look at this. John Dowd now pulling up closer to Jeff Emig.
That's got to make Emig nervous. The way that Dowd has caught him, he's carving so much time out of his lead. In the last turn on this racetrack, it's kind of separated from the crowd. They disappear for a second, and that left turn is weird. There's not a definitive line. You can go anywhere, and believe me, Dowd's got plenty of chances to get around.
Dowd made a tiny mistake in the first moto to define that issue. Will he hold on? Will Emig use up the track on John Dowd on this final lap? Where will Dowdy make his move? He cuts to the inside. Dowdy's got a wheel. No, Emig comes back. Emig got the tire to the ground quicker and perfect shifting. What a race. It's the closest finish we've had all